The people who call Vancouver a no-fun city have never put on a wetsuit and explored our underwater backyard. The adventures, good times, and excitement are endless. On this adventure, I team up with PNW Expeditions and head out on a snorkeling and freediving excursion out of Howe Sound, British Columbia. We had a wicked time and even saw some whales. Good dives, eh?
Best day ever!
Yeah! Woo! We are here in Howe Sound going out diving with Victor on his boat. He is going to be running charters. Well, he is running charters. Pacific Northwest Expeditions. The cool thing is diving sports. You all know diving sports. Oshraft is hiring Victor. They're buddies. So if you're doing any charters through diving sports, most likely it will be on this boat. It's a sick little beast. I'm actually not really too sure we're diving. We might do the Annapolis. The visibility apparently has been really nice. The wind might pick up later though. That's the way she goes here in the Pacific Northwest. Conditions can be unpredictable. We got a solid group. Clayton, Jeremy, Victor, and a whole Squamish crew, I guess is what they're calling themselves. All really, really nice people. So maybe some nice friendly free divers today. And heading back to the ferry tonight, going home. There's the man right there. Yo, what's up, Victor?
I was grabbing some coffee and the goodies.
Oh, and the donuts, man.
What's up, man? Good to see you. So, how are you doing? Good.
We're on board. Everyone's geared up. Figured that made more sense than doing it on the water and the wind and swell. Hopefully none of that today. Just doing a quick briefing here and ready to get rolling. Looks like somebody had a fun time. What's up, Captain?
Hey.
Rolling?
We're rolling.
Yeah.
Let's have some fun.
Woo! If you chat with Victor, you'll get a sense of how much he loves this area. His passion is contagious. Victor took over Pathfinder earlier this year, which is a custom 30-foot aluminum boat that's Transport Canada approved and built for divers. It's safe and reliable and equipped with 2 outboards, 2 dive ladders, comfortable benches, and a marine toilet. It's covered, so provides ideal protection from the elements and can accommodate up to 10 freedivers or 8 scuba divers. It was only missing one thing, but don't worry, Victor, I got you covered. All right, we're at our spot. We're gonna get in the water. Apparently they've relocated some black rockfish off the west coast here, and it's one of the few spots in Howe Sound where you can find them. The school sits around 10 to 15 meters, maybe down to 20. I don't know if I feel like diving that deep today, but it's still going to be nice to explore and see a new spot. Pumped! I've become a bit of a dive snob since moving to the island, so my hopes weren't set too high. I love being proved wrong. School of herring right off the bat, not bad. And the visibility was a pleasant surprise too. I was staying shallow to get warmed up and found an octopus den.
We're going to rise above this.
It was a big one. I called the group over, who had actually found one of their own. This one was a bit shallower though, roughly 5 meters. It didn't want to come out and play, but I got a few shots. Yep, fishing gear, and more plumose and enemies. I consider myself lucky when I see one octopus on an outing, but we saw 2 back to back. Not a ton of fish, but we saw some greenling and lingcod, the usual suspects. To be fair, I stayed above 15 meters, so there could be lots more down below. Dive 1, but don't worry, we're just getting started. And trust me, it gets better. Dive 1 was really cool. I think we all saw an octopus, we all found one. Visibility was pretty clear. I'm feeling warm too, warmed up as well. I didn't see that school of black rockfish, but saw some gargantuan greenling and a couple lingcod. I never got any footage, not any decent footage anyways. Saw a cool jellyfish too when I got in the water. Where are we going now? What's the next spot?
Surprise.
Surprise. Shipwreck? Shipwreck? Shipwreck. Annapolis?
Yeah, no, Shipwreck.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Surprise. The conditions were pretty solid, but we were exposed to the wind, so the goal was to find a spot with a bit more shelter, and we had lots to choose from in the area.
This is Boyer Island, and this is the south buoy of it. There's another buoy on the north side of the island. So we're gonna try this one, and then we'll see. Maybe we'll hit the north side as well.
See the buoy line? It's going down there. Our second spot's looking even better. Woo! I'm really excited, actually. I don't even really know what to expect here. It's probably going to be cool. What do you think, Clayton? Some epic fizz, eh?
Oh, it's perfect.
Dude, it's so good.
So good.
And some snacks. Save that for after the dive. There are two kind of freedivers. The ones who feel sick if they eat before diving, and the ones who feel sick if they don't. For me, I always dive on an empty stomach. A cup of coffee is all I need.
I've been trying to breathe underwater.
This spot was epic. I've never been to the moon, but I'd imagine it would look and feel very similar. Minimal gravity and rocky canyons all over. To be honest, I'd rather be down here, because last time I checked, there's no life out there in outer space.
Cause it doesn't mean so much in the end.
Most of the structure on this dive was in 15 plus meters of water, but there were a few shallower spots. I was giving myself a solid breathe up to ensure I had ample time to film around, so the diving was quality over quantity. I also knew we had more diving to do after this spot, so all in all, I think I only did 6 or 7 drops.
Cause it doesn't mean so much in the end.
I'd love to come back here again. It was a great spot.
I'm scared.
The Insta360 X4 is perfect for shots like this.
Cause it doesn't mean so much in the end. Boy, can you hold me? Boy, can you hold me?
Spot 2 is a wrap, and they keep getting better.
Boy, can you hold me?
How you doing, Elena?
I'm so happy.
I know, it's nice out there, isn't it?
It's amazing.
Wicked visibility, can't get any better.
Yeah, it's like 10 meters.
Whoa,
That's rare.
no doubt. And getting some good diving in. The visibility is like amazing down there. It's really, really nice. Diving consistently down to 15 meters or so. Gonna try to save a bit of energy for the Annapolis shipwreck that we're gonna head to after this. Yeah, it's been a really fun day. Having a good time?
Yeah.
Killing it? How was the dive?
Awesome.
Was it?
Amazing. It's
Awesome.
so beautiful.
Such good visibility.
Incredible, honestly.
It's the
Best
Yeah.
I've seen all year.
No, I agree. How's the coffee, man? The coffee old man over here. Our hot water.
Yeah,
Mr. Noodles?
the barista.
Mr. Noodles, yeah. How's everybody doing?
We're so good.
Good dives, eh?
Best day ever.
Yeah. Woo!
Happy birthday, Karen.
Yeah, thanks, Victor.
Birthday party.
Next side is gonna be the Annapolis. The Annapolis, yeah.
Yeah. Artificial reef. The Annapolis was sunk in 2015 by the Artificial Reef Society of British Columbia. The Society is a non-profit organization dedicated to the development and promotion of artificial reefs in the coastal waters of British Columbia, Canada. Established in the early 1990s, the Society focuses on creating artificial reefs to enhance marine habitats, support local fisheries, and promote recreational diving and tourism. There we go. Oh, I can see the wreck. No, I can't. That's a lie. I can't see it. I wish.
You can see it from here.
Yeah, clear as day. The Annapolis rests on its bottom off Gambier Island in Hellcat Bay, just a short cruise away from Horseshoe Bay. At a spot, Annapolis. Noted this once, that would have been 2018, maybe 19, with John Campbell, and the visibility was horrible, like really, really bad. He has one of those inflatable dive vests for safety, and he went underneath the hangar and realized that he had his vest to go off at 18 meters, and he went down to 17 meters. So had that vest actually activated, it would have sent him shooting up to the surface, but he was under the hangar, so that was an eye-opener for him. Could have drowned. I mean, extra meter, one meter deeper, he would have been in serious trouble. But hopefully the visibility is better today. I think it will be. This is a bit of a deeper dive. I think the top around 13, bottom probably around 25 or so, but I'm not going that deep today, I don't think. Hopefully get down to the hangar, scope it out, see some anemones. I'm sure a lot more life has grown on this wreck in the last six years or so. Artificial reefs can help mitigate the effects of habitat loss in natural marine environments due to human activities, such as coastal development and overfishing. Kudos to all the hard work done by this organization.
All my life I was looking for a sign.
The HMCS Annapolis was a retired Royal Canadian Navy destroyer commissioned in 1970. It served during the Cold War and was decommissioned in 1996. The Reef Society purchased the vessel in 2008, and after some legal disputes over environmental concerns, she was sunk on April 4th, 2015. She rests in 32 meters of water, so a little outside my recreational depth limits. Okay, so a little more than a little. Even compared to my last visit here, I can tell a lot more life has moved in. I wish they would sink something off the shores of Tsawwassen. The breakwater is a great example of the life that would flourish there. If you build it, they will come. Part of me also wonders what this vessel looked like in its heyday. There's a lot of Canadian history sitting right here. Just like the old bottles I find, I bet this boat would have quite the story to share if it could talk. This is neat. Watch the top left part of the screen. Cute little seal. I peeked over the edge, but it was gone like the wind. I also looked around under the hangar, but I wasn't recording. Just means I'll have to come back. I wanted to get a 360-degree video from here, and I'm happy I did, as something unexpected happened, and I credit the dive housing for this. I was cruising above the wreck in about 13 meters of water, and I was just about to end the dive when a massive lane came off the deck. I think it thought the housing was a meal. What a cool shot.
What you give to me is so incredible.
I went back down for a close-up, and this beast wasn't the least bit shy. I'm thinking it's met a diver or two in the past. Don't get any ideas? Lane caught her closed 365 around the lower mainland, Gambier Island included.
But you showed me the good and I'm getting there.
Victor saw some whales. Ooh.
This is a good spot to sit, by the way.
I love it here.
That's where we were gonna dive, right? Right there?
Yeah. Just slightly in front of that, actually.
That was our dive spot. We're 100% joking. If it happens naturally one day, I'd be stoked, but never forced. I drove this spot once with Dawn as well. That was a long time ago. That crack in the wall there, and the biz was garbage, so it'd be cool to see it on a good biz day. Last spot, right?
Yeah.
Last spot. Actually, no, we're gonna dive the dock. But I gotta jump in, film one more moment of little around here. What do you think, Clayton? You all ready?
Yeah.
Thanks, Captain.
Yeah, no worries.
I had been having some equalization issues throughout the dive, and they were getting progressively worse. I had to keep it shallow on this one. Thankfully, we only had a short window anyway, as some of the group needed to get rolling. I missed it on camera, but the Hawk had bombed some seals that were on shore. I'm thinking in attempts to steal a meal. It was quite the sight. Despite staying shallow, I found some rockfish and this behemoth of a lion's mane jellyfish. They are some of the most photogenic creatures in our ocean.
It's been a long time coming, but it feels all the same anyway.
I'm thinking this seal was getting jelly though. Pun intended. It stole the show. I stayed back a respectful distance and got a decent shot. All good things come to an end. That's a wrap. At least on the boat. We're gonna dive on the dock and see if we can find any cell phones and other stuff that gets lost here. That's it for diving. At least off the boat. That was a good time though. That was really fun. Met a lot of awesome people today. Visibility was good. Seeing the shipwreck was cool. That was probably the highlight. The second dive spot was probably the highlight with the Epic Fizz.
Diving right under there where people get gas and are always getting their wallets out.
Yeah.
That's a treasure spot right there.
I could see that. I could see that. I'd filmed a pretty awesome goodbye from everyone, but I failed to hit the record button. Oh well. I couldn't have asked for a better crew to spend the day with. We had such an unreal time. Check out PNW Expeditions. I'll leave a link in the comments, or book a trip with Diving Sports. Thanks so much, Victor. As promised, we ended the day with some exploring off the Horseshoe Bay public dock. Jeremy dropped his shades off the dock while getting off the boat. We thought that was hilarious. Clayton found him. I found some crab, but all undersized. Clayton found a phone. Eventually, my ear wouldn't equalize, so I called it. But we'll be back one day. If you enjoyed the video, you know what to do. Peace and love. Thanks for watching.